A pleasant good evening to everyone. Let us pray. Father, this evening, we give you praise, we give you thanks, we give you glory, we give you honor. Father, as I think about this evening, Lord, Proverbs chapter 32, 22 and verse 28. Remove not the ancient landmark which your fathers has set. Lord, as this week is coming up, as they celebrate another Labor Week, the good that they can do, Father, for this country, I pray tonight, Lord, that you will just have your divine way. Father, they will remember the landmark that the forefathers of this great party has set, and Lord, they will follow it, the good that they can do. I ask you that you will have your divine way. Take full control of this proceeding tonight. In Jesus' name, amen and amen. God bless you.
Thank you, Pastor Duggins. Now we all stand for the playing of the national anthem. Comrades of Labor, can't hear you. Comrades of Labor, comrades of Labor, you ready? You ready? Number 2 ready? Number 2 ready? Always ready. A pleasant good evening to the comrades of Labor and all the citizens and residents of St. Kitts-Nevis that are tuned in tonight and here this evening on Central Street in the heart of constituency number 2. A constituency that has an excellent representative on behalf of the people of constituency number 2. The evidence is there that the Honorable Marsha Henderson was the best choice you could have made in 2022. The evidence is clear. No one can dispute. And so tonight, as we inch towards her presentation this evening, to give you a taste of just a little bit of what she has been able to accomplish on behalf of the workers of this country. The rest of the team tonight is in support of Honorable Marsha Henderson. And we're going to bring greetings in preparation for her big speech tonight as your representative. Just look at the progress that the Honorable Henderson has made. She has not only represented you well in Parliament, but she has also represented you and the entire country as an excellent minister of tourism, a minister of labor. Et al. We have more planes signed up to come to St. Kitts than ever before. And as usual, to get the ball rolling, to open the batting this evening, is a coming from a constituency that, based on what we are seeing in their polls, in our polls, in any test, constituency number 5 will be coming in Labour in the next general election. So help me to bring to the microphone His Excellency, soon to be Honorable Kenny Douglas.
I am. Hey yo, one man, me know I got the drive to make number 5 come alive. Let me tell you about him. Gossa. Hey yo, Kenny. Gossa. The most I with you forever. You are gonna be number 5 savior. Kenny Douglas, you and Labour going to take SP out of pressure. Kenny care for the whole of Hub City and for the whole of SKB. Kenny is the man with the remedy. Kenny Douglas got a better strategy. In a Higgity and Moose, Kenny suit up. Election, them a get vote up. But no Paul wicked and fake and all who are hate and them on all the Judas. Many a call, but I Kenny them choose us. Roll with the pride, none of them can refute us. Kenny going to bang up all of them when election come and we don't care if they go up. The most I with you forever. You Comrades of Labour! Comrades of Labour! Let me hear that again. Comrades of Labour! Comrades of Labour! Labour sweet, sweet, sweet. Labour sweet, 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 my comrades. And Labour nice, nice, nice. Warriors from the East, number 1, where are you? Warriors from the East, where are you? Number 3, massive. Number 3, massive. We can always have them going by the breath. Where are you? Constituency number 4. You know, in number 4 is Samal for sure. Roar number 4, roar. And in number 6, the heartland of Labour, where Douglas is always sharing licks. Number 6, massive, where are you? And number 7, they don't have a heart like Natta. They don't have a heart like Natta. Number 7, where are you? And in number 8, let it straight. Only the PM in number 8. Central massive, I can't hear you, Central. Central, where are you? In Central, where Marsha is essential. None of them. We are my number 5 people. We are my number 5 people. Come alive, number 5. Come alive. Come alive, number 5. Comrades, are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to red up the road. We're going to red up the road for this Labour Day. Because the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, we are red and ready. Comrades, we come to red up the road, as I said before, and give them pure performance. All performance we're going to give them. Comrades, tonight I want to make an announcement. Right here in Central. As of tonight, comrades, whenever you see Marsha Henderson, your representative, I want you to call her Performance. I want you to call Marsha Performance every time you see her. She is now known as Marsha Performance Henderson. Marsha Performance Henderson. You know why? In tourism, it's all performance. Pure performance. Cruise ships and planes coming more than ever before. That is performance. Housing delivered for the people of Central. That is performance. Roads paved and maintained. That is performance, my people. Clean up campaign for Central. That is performance. Providing jobs and other opportunities for the young people. That is performance. Not just that, but growing the music festival from year to year. That is performance also. As Minister of Labor, she helped to increase the minimum wage and the pension for GAE workers. More performance. Engaging the youth in summer camps and Easter celebration. Pure performance. Repair lights at the Garden Hotspurs playing sporting complex. That is performance. Upgrade and repairs to the Holiday Smith Primary School. Comrades, that is performance. So comrades, you see why I am saying that her name has changed? Or you will call her Marsha Performance Henderson? Say it with me. Marsha Performance Henderson. That is why. Yes, that's her name from today. But comrades, I want to invite you to share in solidarity with Marsha Performance Henderson and the Labour Party this coming Friday. Last week we had a luncheon and we had a big crowd. This coming Friday I want to invite you down there at the party headquarters also for another big luncheon. Would you be there with your people? Would you be there with your ministers, your candidates, your representative? I am looking forward to see you there. And then right after that, I want you to come out and see the fine beauties, the Labour Queens, as they drive through the streets of Basseterre later the Friday afternoon. And comrades, I hope you have all your tickets already. I hope that you bought your tickets. You bought your tickets yet? You bought your tickets as yet? You have to come out and support all 8 ladies. Even though number 5 will come alive and win the crown this coming Saturday. So, comrades, I want you to really join us. Join Comrade Jeffrey Hanley the Shepherd in constituency number 1. I want you to follow the King Conways in number 3. Samal Duggins in number 4. Yours truly, Kenny Douglas, in number 5. Dougie, our senior minister, in number 6. Leah Natta in number 7. And the PM in number 8. And don't forget, Marsha Performance Henderson in number 2. As we march in solidarity with our workers through the streets of Basseterre this coming Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, as Conway said, we are just here to give greetings, and that is me for the rest of the night. Thank you very much. I love you.
Labour Massive, raise your hand, cause you know how you're voting. Nigga, no, show me. Labour Massive, we've been there before. We're not going back again. We don't want him no more. It's just Labour we defend. We want Drew, he good for me and you. Labour and Drew, Labour and Drew, they good for me and you. Labour good, Labour good, Labour good. Jump up, jump up, jump up. Labour good, Labour good. Jump up, jump up, jump up. Labour good.
Comrades of Labour,
Jump up, jump up.
put your hands together for Ambassador from C5 Sandy Point. Comrades, I want to take this opportunity to invite you to what is a marquee show in the Queen Pageant arena of St. Kitts and Nevis. It's the only party who could have a Queen show every year for the last 100 years, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. So I want to invite you out on Saturday evening. Come in At what time? I think it's 8 o'clock. Where you will witness 8 wonderful young ladies representing our 8 constituencies. And the Queen looks to be a young lady by the name of Ushadika Francis. Guess from where? Number 3. But we wish all the young ladies all the best. I want to specifically wish the very best to the C3 representative for this year's Queen Show, Miss Ushadika Francis. I think she's going to blow away the competition on Saturday night. But we're going to move straight forward. Kenny was talking about performance. Well, this whole roster full of performers. Performance after performance after performance. And no matter what, because his performance has been so incredible, the haters got to be after him all the time with all sorts of lies, all sorts of fake postings, because they cannot take the performance. They have to find somewhere to distract. And so, we want to bring to the microphone to bring greetings to C2, the performer from constituency number 4, in agriculture, in carnival, in small business, in sports. Put your hands together and welcome to the podium the Honorable Samal Duggins.
At the top so long them want you fall off. Them still a jump on your name, they want to scratch off. Samal Duggins we a vote for. Can't lose in another way you born for. I'ma try to pull you down, but Samal Duggins get stronger. When you didn't lose, everybody you laugh at. When you fish, I go tell them say you're faster. Unstoppable. Who don't see we are flappable? You want say we now make it well a hoko.
I'm the delivery guy. I'm the delivery guy. Them call me Mr. Delivery. Unstoppable comrades of labor. How you feeling? You ready? You ready? We are here in the great constituency number 2. And I want to take the time out to give greetings to you from constituency number 4. But before I get into that, let me recognize our woman of power, Miss Marsha Henderson. Give her a round of applause, comrades.
She's the constant wind that fills my sail, oh, that woman.
And as I am here standing, I must recognize the people of number 4, as I am here representing the home of the FA champions, the Old Road Jets, the home of the Calypso King, Mr. Juicy, the home of the Soca Monarch King. You want me to continue? Just say I am representing Champion Town. That's all, Champion Town. But, comrades, on a more serious note, this party that you have elected in 2022 has proven to you that you made the best choice. We can go to constituency after constituency, ministry after ministry, and you recognize you made the best choice. When you go to constituency 1, let us just take housing, for example. And we had a meeting and we were talking about it. 800 homes delivered to the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. So far. I want you to commend the representative, the number 1 man in number 1 for the work he has been doing. When you look at what you had to face with electricity and water,
and you now look at the man that you elected in constituency number 3, you have to say that where we are today, you have to say thank God for a good Labour government. So let us give credit to the man from number 3. And the ladies call him what? What they say? What that? The what that? All right then. So the ladies know what the name is. And then when you talk about carnival, fisheries, agriculture, sports, stadiums, I don't have to go on about anything else there. But let's move on to the next elected representative in constituency number 6. When you look at the diplomatic footprint of St. Kitts and Nevis and the way investors are now coming back to our shores, because for years we did not see any investors doing any major projects. Look at now. You have to give credit to the man from number 6. The man I call the icon, Dr. Denzel Douglas. And we go to the next elected representative. The man that you elected as your party leader and went on to elect as the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis. When we see where we are today, we have to say thank God for a good Labour government. And when we stand here today, we say thank God to you, the comrades, for making a choice to elect a good Labour government. Because we are here because of you. And we are here to support your dreams and your ambition. Comrades, we know it has not been an easy road. We know that there's a lot more work still to be done. However, that is why we are here. And that is why we are not going anywhere anytime soon. Because there's a lot of work to be done. And so, comrades, we are saying to you, you have nothing to worry about. There's a lot of noise and a lot of talking. But the work is being done right before your eyes. And so you know the government that you elected. And you know where we are going. And that is why you continue to love and stay with your good Labour government. And so on Monday, you know we're going to paint the road red. All comrades will come out and paint the road red. But before Monday, we have a few things that we need to do. On Friday, I'm inviting all of you to the party headquarters. Let us all have a good time together. Let us all sit, eat, drink, and have a merry old time. And then on Saturday, I want us all to come and witness our pageant. A pageant that is already set in destiny. A pageant that is already set for destiny. Destiny Huggins of constituency number 4. She's gone with it already. I see it already. And then it will be the home of the Soca Monarch, the home of the Calypso King, the home of the FA Cup champions, and the home of the Labour Queen. Destiny Huggins of number 4, comrades. But after Friday and Saturday, we know what time it is. We pay reverence to those fallen soldiers who have paved the way for us to be here and for us to stand the way we stand today. Because we stand on the shoulder of giants. And we stand with you. And on Sunday, we pay homage to the fallen soldiers as usual. And on Monday, we are all going to be marching with the Workers' Union, the Labour Union, through the streets of Basseterre, making sure that the rights of every worker in this country is continued to be championed, making sure that we have a next 100 years of people to champion for the workers of this country and the people who know where they come from. Because it was never easy for some of us. But because of a good Labour government, we have made a way. We have found scholarships for our people.
good working jobs for our people. Our people now have the right to vote. Our people now enjoy opportunities that they never did in years past. So again, give a round of applause to your good Labour government. Give a round of applause to your good leader and Prime Minister. And as I close, I want to talk about your performer in number 2. When we look at tourism, never before have we seen so many ships coming in. How many visitors we are now? Almost at 1 million visitors to the shores of St. Kitts-Nevis. Performance. You hear that we can't even accommodate one more jet a Saturday at the airport because it's so full. Performance. Minimum wage was raised not once, but twice. Performance. You made the right choice in choosing a performer in Marsha Henderson. Tonight is her night. Tonight is a night for number 2. And we are here to hear Marsha Henderson and all the good work she has been doing. So again, comrades, you ready? You ready? You ready? Well, let's go and give them performance as usual. Thank you, good night, and I love you.
Comrades of Labour, put your hands together again for the comrade from constituency number 4. And we're moving right along. This constituency has seen representation coming from the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, but yet we do not have a Labour Party representative in Parliament for this constituency. But we have an advocate that has been advocating for all sorts of things in constituency number 7, including the rebuilding of the school, including beyond the constituency, leading the development of the hospital. A gentleman who has been fearless in the fight for people to have the right for political affiliation and association. A gentleman who went to court so that anybody who wanted to be or wants to be a candidate in this country can put up themselves to be a candidate of the country, even if they are within the civil servant ranks. And so this gentleman has already etched his name in the history and political history of St. Kitts-Nevis. So I want you to help me welcome to bring greetings here in constituency number 2. The one, the only, comrade, ambassador, Leon Natta-Nelson.
Massive! The performing Massive! You is the best in St. Kitts. You is the best in Basseterre. Because you are here for the performing minister in Marsha Henderson. And you see, I changed my intro song tonight. That was to pay respect to the great musician of St. Kitts from Newtown, the one and only King Elimat. Give it up for King Elimat, people. Central Massive, you ready? Number 7 Massive, you ready? Something good is happening in number 7. Number 7 is on a mission. We're on a mission in 7, you know. You said they wake me up tonight, you know. Talk him up, but I won't come to that. Labor is good. And all the time. Labor is nice. And labor sweet, sweet, sweet. Comrades, your Labour government, this Labour Party ain't going nowhere. The ship sailing and the ship steady.
People wanna see you fall. They don't wanna see you rise. Hatred building up inside. Whoa, they will act nice. Make you feel like it's alright. Smile up in your face, well bright. Behind your back it's watch and fight. But beat your chest and tell them, no matter what they try, we are gonna rock steady. No matter what they do, we keep coming high. We are gonna push on through the cycle. Big ship sailing on the ocean. Rock, watch out, we just a rock.
Comrades, we're walking steady, number 2. We ain't moving.
Because we ready for them. Let them know we ready for them. Don't tell them so. That's how we feed them. Let them know. We feed them ready.
Comrades, Central Massive, I am here with you tonight because of a wonderful, powerful, competent leader in the Honorable Marsha Henderson. In 2022, comrades, Marsha made a proud and important decision to elevate her leadership in Central Basseterre. She became the candidate for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. And from then until now, she has been a beacon of hope, a light of inspiration. And she has been hard working for the people of Central Basseterre and the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. She has brought progress, stability, and opportunities for the people of Central Basseterre. She has made St. Kitts again the premier destination in the Caribbean. You remember the days when we were number 1? When we are number 1 again in the Caribbean. Thanks to the hard work of the Honorable Marsha Henderson. Comrades, Honorable Marsha made a decision on principle, understanding her background, coming up in Central Basseterre, in McKnight. She made a principled decision to join the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party so she can give back to the people of Central Basseterre. She can make it better for the people of Central Basseterre. That was a principled position. That goes without question. And for those on the other side who jump in from boat to ship to car, from red to orange to yellow, they have no principle. They have no position. Who are they to come and canvass you when they themselves don't have a position on anything? Political hitchhikers them they be. Hitchhikers, they're just moving from here to here to here. They don't even know where they're going.
Do not let them confuse you. Do not let them change your mind. Central Basseterre is on the move. St. Kitts is on the move, all because of the performing minister in Marsha Henderson. Comrades, when the time comes, and the time soon come, you know, the time soon come. You hear Honorable Samal say, on Friday, we're going to have lunch. On Saturday, the rest of them, constituency 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8, don't get participation trophy when number 7 takes the crown. He come like I don't understand what's going on, you know. Something going on in 7. We are on a mission in 7. So either everybody can get a participation trophy, but the crown is going to number 7. And then on Monday, we'll be marching in the streets of Basseterre in solidarity with the workers. And then after Monday, if you want to take off Tuesday, take off Tuesday. But on the day after that, we're ready for the Prime Minister to ring the bell. Not yet. What I wait for? What I wait for?
Ring the bell, bell, bell.
What I wait for?
Ring the bell, bell, bell.
Hey! Comrades, in time, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party and its candidates, led by the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Terrence Drew, will present itself to you again. And the results will be there to show that in housing, in jobs, in social reform, in water, in infrastructure, in education, in leadership, in good governance, this party has delivered for you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. Performance and progress that can't be contested, because this Labour Party cares about you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. The others care about their pockets, but we care about you. So again, I ask you, the comrades, come out on Thursday and have a good luncheon with us. Friday. Thursday's public meeting? All right. Friday is the luncheon. On Saturday, witness the crowning of my beautiful queen, Dejane Moses. Witness it. Don't be afraid to come and open your eyes. And on Monday, the Master Street of Basseterre. You coming? You coming? You coming? And then on Wednesday, you keep your ears open just in case the Prime Minister say, he said, comrades, thank you. I want to say to you, people of Central Basseterre, you have good quality leadership in Marsha Henderson. Do not allow anyone or no one to come and take good leadership away from you. Stay with who you know. Stay with who have principle, and stay with people who want to represent you. Stay with Marsha. We love Marsha. Thank you. God bless you tonight.
Natta is the man for everyone. Natta is the man for everyone. The time is now. Hold on strong. Number 7, we've waited long. Natta for number 7, labor strong. They try to hold you down so long, still you stand, stay focused. Tears you cry will wash away. Constituency 7 will see a brighter day. No matter what the haters say, keep your focus, don't stray. Every step you take with pride. Constituency number 7 loves Natta. Stand firm, don't look back.
Put your hands together for the ambassador for constituency number 7. Working hard for the people of number 7 and this country. Comrades of Labour, when you look at the history in this country, there is undeniable truth that it has been the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party that has led the development of this country. You can't deny that truth. I tell you, any day of the year, drive around St. Kitts and Nevis, and anything major you see, just ask who do that. No, it's a test. Drive around St. Kitts and Nevis, but in particular, the island of St. Kitts. And anything major you see, ask who do that. Where you want to start? You understand? Let me start. Where we going to start? Yeah, because I don't even know where to start. If I leave the airport where that's Labour, I go across the bypass, is Labour. I go on Frigate Bay, is Labour. I go on Southeast Park Hyatt, is Labour. Then I say, you know what, let me turn back the other way. I going down west. I reach Kittition Hill. When I talk to the old people and they say they're getting social security, I say. When I talk to young graduates who know lawyers, doctors, and engineers, who give them scholarship. When we look at the infrastructure in this country, Labour again. When we ask, well, what are your minimum wages? Who give you? Well, who give you before that? No, I mean before that. I mean before that. You mean Labour all the time? The St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party has been the political organization that has made the biggest developments in this country on behalf of the workers of this country. When people couldn't vote because they didn't have property, who agitated for that to change? Who organized workers so that they could have a voice? Who start to talk about and prepare for us to be an independent country? Who took the sugar lands from the planters and said the people must own it? Who made free education possible for your children? Who developed the water system here in St. Kitts? And who had to come back to fix it? Everything in this country, just point on it. It's almost 100% anything transformative. It is St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. That is why I am proud to be a part of this organization. That is why I'm proud to be a part of this organization. Because you are guaranteed with a St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party that there will be transformation. And we are on the verge of more transformation. Because we revolutionized sugar in this country. We revolutionized that economy to build this country. But now there is a new era coming. And that era is what we have been blessed with from a long time, but we now having the opportunity to explore it. And that is renewable energy. Right now, we have to buy fuel in order to generate our electricity. So it means that if somebody put a price for the fuel, it's going to affect our prices here. But under the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party administration, since we have taken over the reins of administration in 2022, We are making strides to make St. Kitts and Nevis energy independent. Do you know what that means for you? It means that we will have control over the price of electricity in this country. We won't have to depend on a ship of fuel to come here. And so very shortly, you will be seeing the construction of a major solar plant and battery energy storage project to deliver almost 50% of the energy we need here on the island of St. Kitts. We're going further than that, and we're saying that if you want to be a part of the energy transition, you will now be incentivized to put solar panels on your roof. Zero taxes from now until December 31st of this year. Plus any excess energy you produce from your solar panels and you give it into the grid, Skelett give you a credit from it. Over in Nevis, we have identified that Nevis has a well-established geothermal resource. And for years, under the same administration of the concoction, one hand saying yes, next hand saying no. Our partners can't believe, so nothing happened. When we got to office, imagine a funding institution had money ready to invest in geothermal. But because of the spite of somebody like Timothy Harris, he refused to sign to allow for the development of geothermal in Nevis. And they're on the same team. And geothermal on Nevis is not about just providing energy on Nevis. It is about providing energy for the whole federation. Because we are only 4 kilometers away. So we will interconnect the two islands for energy. So any energy that is produced on the island of Nevis can reach St. Paul's in St. Kitts. And any energy produced on the island of St. Kitts can reach Gingerland in Nevis. That is forward thinking. That is going to help us to reduce the cost of energy, which will mean what? Everything you buy in the supermarket, because the supermarket have to put something on the food in order to keep the lights on for them. It means that the manufacturing industries here, we can attract more manufacturers because the cost of energy is lower, so they can afford to pay people to be in manufacturing. It means that we could have more services like hotels and so on because the energy is affordable. The energy transition is going to be another transformative act of the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. And I am proud to be the Minister of Energy with the support of the entire cabinet to be ushering in this transition in the right way. They tried to do it the wrong way before and it failed, but we are doing it the right way. And I can confirm that the RFP or the request for proposal, after we would have done all the due diligence, we check the economics, we do the grid impact, how we're going to affect the grid. We look at what the price is supposed to be. We bring in the biggest experts. We lay out everything. And when the people of the world, not of St. Kitts and Nevis alone, the world and the region, the best solar developers in the region and the world see what we would have done, they put up their hand and say, we are interested in partnering. And when we launched the RFP on March 30th, of this March 31st of this year, we have had 105 registered bidders for an energy project. That is unheard of. And I can report that all of the major energy developers across the region have signed up to be a part of the bid. So you know what that is going to mean? When the big companies and big developers of solar compete, what do you think can happen? The price can drop because this good company ain't know what this other good company can bring. So they got to bring the lowest price. And so we are confident that we will end up with a project and a trustworthy developer whom all of us could invest in if we want. If you go on the Skelec website right now, you can register your interest to be a part of this energy transition. And so I want you to pay attention because this is going to be transformative for all of us. But we're going to move on now. That was the greetings from the man from number 3. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the good people of constituency number 3 for their unwavering support, for being there for me as I am trying to be there for you. Every day, I'm trying to figure out how I can make it better for the people of constituency number 3, whether it is in sports, whether it is in housing, whether it is in land, whether it is in roads, whether it is in water, whether it is in energy, whether it is in ICT. I continue to work hard on behalf of the people of C3 and the entire country as a whole. So comrades of Labour, while number 3 doing some good things, he got some other constituencies doing some good things. And so tonight I want to bring to you another A performer of the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party administration. Good performance. From constituency, we call him the Good Shepherd. From constituency number 1, who has been able to tell the critics, put a tape across their mouth. They had all kinds of things to say because what? They don't see all that is happening in the background. They don't see the preparation. They don't see the work. None of us does see when Usain Bolt and all these fellas, Messi and Ronaldo, practicing all kind of hours. We only see them on the field of play. And we wonder how they come so good. So now when they go up by Basseterre High School, or when they look around this country and see the house, they want to know how it get done. Let me bring the man to show you how it got done, who bringing greetings on behalf of constituency number 1 to constituency number 2. Welcome our deputy political leader. Welcome our deputy prime minister, the one, the only Good Shepherd from constituency number 1, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley.
Jeffrey Hanley, the man for the East. Jeffrey Hanley, the man for the East. No matter what they say, he ain't going nowhere. We vote him in till he decides to leave. Jeffrey Hanley, the man for the East. Jeffrey Hanley, the man for the East. He passed the test over and over again. Still standing strong, still here to serve. Education always front and center. School support, youth development mentor. Backing programs that help minds grow. Making sure young people get a real road. Access matters, books and space. Opportunity must reach every place.
Comrades of Labour, good night. Thank you very much, Comrade Deputy Leader Conwis. I am happy to be here with our Comrade Leader and our Prime Minister, with the team here to support Honorable Marsha Henderson, the Iron Lady of the region. I am happy to be here to support her. Breaking a little bit of the doctor order, but I have to be here with the Labour team. And tonight I say to you, comrades of Labour, you can't afford to be distracted. The enemy is out there working, and he's working in all sorts of areas, but we are going to pull them down from the north, the east, the south, and the west. And I stopped by in central Basseterre to say to you, you have an Iron Lady, and we're not going to trade her for anything else. When you have someone who champion for a school, and this government spent over $1 million at the Holiday Smith School. This is a performer. When you have a representative who means that she wants roads in her constituency, and the road revolution started right here in Central Basseterre when we won the general election. I said to you, tonight you have an iron lady, and we're not going to look east nor west. We're keeping our eyes focused on Marsha, the performer. I am the Minister of Education, and I say to you, she has been advocating in every area of development for this constituency. I just told you about the investment at Holiday Smith. Over $1 million. When we got there, they had a whole block shut down. And Marsha insisted that the work must start. And the school now occupies all of the classrooms. And the work was done also by persons from within the same constituency. And we are not stopping. Because those of you who know me well, when I'm there asking for certain blessings, it's not about East Basseterre. The minister don't know this, but I mentioned on Sunday that I was able to get a donation of 15 laptops for the Tucker Clark Primary School for their computer lab. It so happened that the person who I was seeking the sponsorship from, they said to me, Deputy Prime Minister, the Irish Town Primary School is my school, you know. I said, well, you'll have to find 30 so we could split it. Honorable Marsha Henderson, 15 computers are on their way for you to donate to the Holiday Smith to develop the computer lab. So I said to you, Central Basseterre, you can't afford to lose focus. We have a good program in the Ministry of Health also to support those persons for whatever reason they might have with their mental challenges. We continue to support them. But some of them who walk in parading themselves as candidates, you got to be careful. You got to test them. The Bible tells us to test all of the spirits. And I am telling you, none of the others spirits are good. So we staying away from them. I ask you to support Honorable Marsha Henderson. She has delivered for you, the people of Central Basseterre, and she continues to do that. It was just Sunday, she was speaking about the new road that is being resurfaced up at New Road. Left abandoned for 7 years under the former administration. And in 3.5 years, your representative, with the support of Cabinet and Honorable Congress Maynard, will deliver again for the people of New Road. I said to you, comrades, you have an iron lady who is championing your cause in tourism. You see it for yourself. You see it for yourself. Her work speaks volume. I ask you to come on out on Monday in Central Basseterre to support your representative. I want you to bring out the children We have to make sure that they get indoctrinated at an early stage. I used to be up and down with my mother and Ina Fifield at a tender age. Bring the children out on Monday and let us rock the streets of Basseterre. Let us send the message loud and clear to them. They don't know who they're playing with. They don't know who they're playing with. They can't go with us, comrades. They cannot handle us. And I say to you, all of you come out on Labor Day to send the signal. But before Labor Day, we're having a lunch with all of our leaders down at the party headquarters. God has been good to the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. In less than 3.5 years, we were able to purchase our headquarters, and we are going to use it. Come on out and then walk with your vehicles, because after the lunch, we are going to parade through the streets of Basseterre with our contestants in our mini motorcade, our whistle stopper. So I ask you to be down there from 12, and some of you get your lunch, and I hear all of them talking about Queenie Show. Comrade Prime Minister, comrade leader, it seems as though we have to order 8 crowns, but you know, only who got the crown could claim the crown. And I ask all of East Basseterre, walk with your whistles, walk with your pots and pans, because it is our intention to do back-to-back at the Queen Show. So we are going to come out and support Azalea Jumant from Bird Rock. We are going to lend our support to her, and we are going to lend our support to all of the beautiful ladies. Comrades of Labour, I say to you, get ready. The time is approaching. I tell you, I smell a scent. I smell a scent, and it is blowing. Yes, comrades of Labour, it is blowing. And when it reaches our nostrils, I say to you, victory again for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. I say to you in Central Basseterre, victory with Marsha Henderson. In number 3, Conrace the King, winning big for us in number 3. Victory in number 4 with Samal, for sure. He got some championships, but look out for Newtown in the finals. They have a representative who only know how to win, and we are going to win. In number 5, I said to you, we're not keeping our eyes or taking our eyes off of number 5. A birdie done said to me that we will get number 5. And of course in number 6, there is no contest in number 6. Senior Minister is not here with us tonight because he's not feeling well. But we pray God's strength. In number 6, the case is straight. And I said to you, comrades, in number 7, something good is about to happen. Something good is about to take place in number 7. I call upon constituency number 7 to come out in your numbers. I know many of you have said to me, don't worry, deputy. You might not see me because you know how things are. But I am super confident in number 7, the Goliath, he will come down. And in number 8, constituency number 8, You have no choice. You have no other reason. You must come out in your numbers. Bring them in the wheelchair. Bring them. We have buses that they are going to transport them. I say to you, comrades, I smell it. I smell it. It's coming our way. We got to prepare. All eight, I declare, in the atmosphere. All eight, comrades. One love for the Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. One love for the candidate for number 2, our Iron Lady, the power of our house, the performing Marsha Henderson. I love her. I love the A-team. We good. We good. Now take them on. Lick. Bap, bap.
Nobody can do it like you. We love Marsha. We love Marsha. Bringing tourism, bringing pride. Central standing right beside. Over 1 million passengers land. Every year, that's your strong hand. From boats to planes, the welcome grows. And everybody feels how it flows. For the Federation, you deliver. Making more room, making it bigger. Honorable Marsha, hear the sound. Your good work keeps lifting the ground.
Comrades of Labour! Comrades of Labour! Put your hands together again for our Deputy Leader, our Deputy Prime Minister, the Good Shepherd from Constituency number 1. Comrades of Labour, I want to take this opportunity. All night we've been talking about some of the wonderful young ladies that we have to be representing us for the Queen Show coming up on Saturday at 8 p.m. And I want to take this opportunity to invite them to the stage so that you can see the wonderful ladies who will represent the constituencies. I think 6 of them have already arrived here. So help me welcome them to the stage, and each of them will come and give greetings to you from their constituencies.
Moving forward with me labor. Forward, never backward. Forward, forward with me labor. Never backward. Forward, we never going back. We don't pass that order. No turning back. Labor down, we steady. Forward with me labor. Forward.
Hello. Comrades of Labour. Standing before you is Miss Azalea Juman, representing constituency number 1. So save the date, May 2nd, 7 p.m. sharp at Carnival Village, and come watch the annual Miss Labour Queen pageant. I hope you're ready. Here I come.
Party in this place. No divide, no orange, no direct. Never a gap when we labor. From the front line to the
This girl from number 3 will be the queen. And when I hit the stage, you'll be jumping up again. Good night, comrades of Labour. Regal by nature and designed with dignity is 14 years old. You, Shadika Francis, legacy trips from the walls of constituency number 3. So I am inviting you to come on out and watch me strut, strike, and slay.
Hey yo, Labour stand up. People centered. We moving forward.
When the spirits of Labour rises in a new generation, is it the moment? Or is it the movement? Maybe it's destiny. Honored to be your collegiate delegate in this year's staging of the Miss Labour Queen pageant, roaring from constituency number 4. I am Destiny Huggins. This is your destiny. And remember, contestant number 1 will not be outdone.
We moving forward with me labor.
Good evening, comrades of labor. Good evening, comrades of labor. Standing before you is 14-year-old Renisha Hart, representing the man himself, straight out of Constituency number 5, Kenneth Douglas. Come on out on the 2nd of May at the Carnival Village at 7 p.m. sharp to witness 8 beautiful ladies vie for the Miss Labor Queen. See you there.
Good evening, comrades. Good evening, comrades of labor. It is my time to shine, proudly representing Laborland, the heart of labor, the birthplace of leaders. This year's Miss Queen Labor pageant, I am Denidra Evelyn, representing constituency number 6, and I am extending an invitation to you, all of you, to come and watch me rock the stage. May 2nd, 7 p.m. sharp, Carnival Village. Don't be late. And don't forget, you and your neighbor are rooting for Denidra.
Good night, comrades. Standing before you with pride and passion as the real ruby of constituency number 2, Denlisa Liburd. I'm inviting you, and definitely you to come on out May 2nd at Carnival Village, 7 p.m. sharp. See you there.
Comrades of labor, put your hands together again for the beautiful queens who will participate on Saturday at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I was saying 8 earlier. It's 7 p.m. on Saturday. And I was so proud of you, Sharika, just now. Constituency number 3. What you say, your daughter? Everyone, no, you could claim. I know you ain't from number 3, but you could claim. You could come. You could come. It's Champsville. Today I had to tell some people, you know, constituency number 6 and constituency number 3, Village and St. Paul's decide, look, if we go in the 4, nobody else gonna win. And because we love the whole of St. Kitts, we say we gotta give somebody else a chance. But look at it, it's true. Who win the last set of cups in this country? Village and St. Paul's. Anyhow, Village and St. Paul's in there, nobody else will win. When last somebody else win, other than Village and St. Paul's? 10 years ago? 10 years ago, somebody else win. 10 years ago. So we had to take a little break. It's like when I take a break, I win 4 straight. I had to take a break, and nobody else was going to win. Back again. Jump, 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 jump. You wouldn't believe the amount of people who meet me on the street and say the same thing. That for years now they're anxiously waiting to hear a little something from the king. From little children to teacher, musician to blogger to Christian on Sunday morning. From Tivana to Julie, I teach her to shout. I want to hear everybody say me. Say, they say, 10 is no time to hold when we saying that we want you on the staging song. You have the magic to make us jump again. And with all this stressing out the world, we need good music in we soul. Is every one of them under say? Let me hear you sing. A demand for number 3. Sing a song for me. Cause when you hit this stage, what? I'll be jumping up again and bring back your melody to have a hold on me. Because you speak so tall, I'm gonna be jumping up again. Jump, 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 jump. Comrades of labor. Comrades of labor. I'm working on a calypso, you know. Labor good. Where's your want? Labor good. You want me to bust a verse? We're going to launch soon. Come as we're getting ready for a feature presentation this evening. But first, allow me to bring apologies from the great constituency of constituency number 6, our dear Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, still a little bit under the weather and couldn't be with us this evening. But he is tuning in and he sends his apologies for not being able to be here, but he's here listening in spirit and, well, actually listening to the meeting. Excellent. I heard apologies are accepted. So we are going to go now into the woman of the hour for this particular public meeting. We have spoken about it before. Now, many of you may not know how fierce the Honorable Marsha Henderson is when it comes to representation of constituency number 2. I could tell you, there is nothing that goes by in our cabinet or in our meetings where she is not reminding that she is representing the people of constituency number 2. Everything that comes the way of this government, number 2 must be fully represented. And so it's been my honor to help, because constituency number 2 was the beneficiary of some of the first roads that we did. Whether it was Spot Street, whether it was Market Street, and right now we're doing New Road. And we do some in Shadwell. For the people of constituency number 2, anybody whose water used to be going off, now I think in number 2, your water almost on 24 hours a day. And so it's been my pleasure to help constituency number 2 through your representative, the Honorable Marsha Henderson. Now, her record in such a short time is simply amazing. With the increase in airlift coming to St. Kitts-Nevis, with the increase and the rebound of our cruise sector, with the announcement that we have home porting about to start here in St. Kitts for the first time, Honorable Marsha Henderson has already laid a distinguished track record as a representative in this country. Whether it is the increase of minimum wage, not once, but twice, she has proven that you made the right choice in 2022 to be the representative for this constituency. And so it gives this A-team great pleasure. It gives me, as her comrade colleague, great pleasure to welcome to the stage here in constituency number 2, a woman of power, a woman of purpose, a true representative of the people of constituency number 2. Welcome on stage, the Honorable Marsha Henderson.
Lift it higher. Lift it higher. Lift it higher. Give it higher. Yeah. Feel the energy rise. From town to the hills, we shining bright. Constituency 2, stand up tonight. strong foundation. Working every day for the whole nation. Tourism booming, see the transformation. Vision so clear, it's elevation. She listening close, she hearing the call. From every corner, she lifting them all. Progress moving up on the star. When she step in, you know we standing tall. Hands up high, let the whole place know. We feeling the change, yeah, we see it grow. From the people to the streets, it show. Forward we go. Forward we go. Lift it higher.
You gave us the mandate to build, and we are building. We are delivering for the good people of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Lift it higher. Let the whole world see what strong leadership really could be. Constituency to unity. We shining bright for eternity.
St. Kitts, you ready? Central, you ready? Situ, you ready? Comrades, you ready? We in the diaspora. You ready in the diaspora? We ready on the ground. Bold, people-centered, future-focused, hard-working. Comrades, help me welcome to the stage our advocate, our defender, our representative. She is momentum in motion. She is passion in action. She is the people's selection. She is the Honorable Marsha Henderson. One more, rhythm up, rhythm up. Give it up for the masqueraders, comrades. Comrades, good night. Central Basseterre, come forward. Come forward. Melda, Theo, Sheila, Jane, Breakfast, Yvonne, everybody come forward. Alice, I see you in the back. Miss Morton, come forward. Troy, Central Basseterre. Jane, come forward. Good to see the nice, good and decent people of Central Basseterre. Welcome to Central Basseterre, comrades. Buenas noches, mi amigos. I see Comrade Mario and Comrade Ida. Good night. Well, well, well. What an introduction. Comrade Netta, Comrade Claudette, come forward. Central, tonight is our night. Comrade Blondino. Yes, we're representing here in Central Basseterre tonight. As always, in Central Basseterre, when we link up, it is always lit. So good to see so many of you here. Clock it. Good to see so many of you here tonight from Central Basseterre. But I want you to give me your attention. When I stood on this platform, comrades, give me your attention, please. When I stood on this platform during the launch of my candidacy back in 2022, y'all remember? Yes. I promised you that a vote for me, anybody remembers? Yes. Would be a vote for you. I promised you that a vote for me would be a vote for you. Now, over the last 4 years, I have worked very hard, ably supported by the A team. I was just reminded it's only over the last 3.5 years, comrades. I have worked very hard to make sure that, having voted for me, the vote reflects you. So I have worked hard to make sure that I will not just be a sometime representative for Central Basseterre, but I would be an every time, all the time representative for the good people here in Central Basseterre. So, from the office to the streets, I continue to work hard. Across my various ministries that the comrade leader gave to me. And as your representative, I continue to work hard to ensure that we put impact and our people here in Central Basseterre and the people in St. Kitts-Nevis front and center. Now, this is because I believe, comrades, that leadership must not just be seen and heard, but it must be felt. You must feel leadership from Church Street to Fort Thomas Road, McKnight, Shadwell, New Road. Every woman, every child, and every man must be affected by our leadership. So while others have been talking, comrades, and you're hearing a lot of chatter, while others have been talking, I have been working. While others have been talking, comrades, I have been working. Now, I don't just represent Central Basseterre in Parliament. I carry the good people of Central Basseterre into every single cabinet meeting, every ministry work plan, my colleagues will tell you, my comrade colleagues, and every national decision. The people of Central Basseterre are center, front, and center. And that is a fact. So as your representative, and particularly as a mother, because y'all know I am the mother of a 13-year-old boy. I want to say how proud I am to be a part of this A team tonight that has worked intentionally to ensure that every single resident feels empowered to rise from the cradle to the grave, or as Comrade Leon would say, from the womb to the tomb. So I'm proud of the reforms that have been taken to deliver better services and health care to our people in this country under the leadership of our competent comrade leader and Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Terrence Drew. By ensuring that the Jane France Hospital is well equipped with the right specialists, and I don't know if you've been following, comrades, and the right equipment, this good Labour administration has eliminated maternal mortality here in St. Kitts. Do you know what I mean, comrade? It sounds like a big thing. It simply means that over the past year, not one single mother has passed away by giving birth. And I don't think we should take these things for granted. This is a major step forward, comrades, because we can all remember several unfortunate instances in the past when we heard the cries of some mothers. So, comrades, this Labour administration isn't playing about our children, and we're not playing about the families here in St. Kitts. This administration, led by our comrade leader, the Honorable Dr. Terrence Drew, is not just about managing crisis. We came in and we have reset the country. We came in and we did a complete reset, overhaul of the country. Some of the things this government initiated that I feel proud of is the bringing back the double salaries. How we feel about that? Right. Anybody remembers the BBW program? Combined, comrades, with the VAT reduction. And that put real savings back into the pockets of the people of this country. Now, we've said it over and over again that it is only under a Labour government that you'd ever see an increase in the minimum wage. And in just 3.5 years, comrades, this good and proper Labour government managed to increase the minimum wage not just once, but twice. Not just once, but twice, comrades. And the people of St. Kitts and Nevis actually benefit from the highest minimum wage in the region. Give it up for your good Labour government. Comrades, all week since we've started the meetings, we've been talking about how this Labour government introduced gratuitous payments and increased pensions for our GAE, that's our government auxiliary employees. Back then, if you were not appointed in the civil service, you did not benefit from a pension. We thought, as we continue to champion the rights of workers in this country, that we will introduce pensions for our GAE workers and bring dignity to the people here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Give it up for your Labour government, comrades. So not only is this government putting money back into the pockets of the people in St. Kitts and Nevis, but we have brought dignity back into the lives of the people of this country. We continue as a government to build a social protection system that protects our people. We introduced the Aspire program. For us, no child shall be left behind, whether financially or otherwise. We continue to make strategic investments in national security to keep our federation and the streets, even the streets here in Central Basseterre, in all the communities, safe. And I'm sure the people here in Central Basseterre are proud that we don't have to lock in. We can walk the streets. Our children can come out and play in the streets, thanks to the national security investments made by this good Labour government to make sure that the people of Central Basseterre and the people in this country are safe.
Now, this government introduced supports. Anybody knows about that for our children needing medical services overseas? And I know personally that some of our residents and constituents from Central Basseterre have benefited from this initiative. You see, comrades and mothers, I am sure that we can all sleep better at night, knowing if the worst is to happen and your child happens to fall critically ill, this good and proper Labour government has your back. This is a government, comrades, that care about our people. St. Kitts-Nevis, fortunately, comrades, is one of the few countries in the world that continues to provide free education from preschool up to what? Up to college, beyond high school, up to CFBC. Free education from preschool to high school, all the way up to the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College. We eliminated tuition fees for our college students. Labor is good. And all the time, and this has nothing to do, comrades, with the uniform support and the book support that our children benefit from. It's called a SELF program. And we need to give credit to our good Labour government for these social assistance that we provide for the people. I am proud, comrades, to say that I am raising my child in this country. One of the first things, comrades, just to remind you, that this government did when we got in office was to lower the interest rate for student loans at Development Bank. We lowered it from 9% to what? Anybody remembers? To 5%. And retroactive. We also, and I think it's Comrade Conrad who was here earlier, said, we introduced and expanded the range of scholarships that we provide to our people. Do you know, comrades, that under the former Team Unity government, we lost scholarship deals that we had with the University of Virgin Islands, with Monroe, and clearly because they don't know how to handle relationships, just as they did with the cruise ships, they did with the scholarships. We lost some cruise ships, and we came back and we did a reset. We lost some access to scholarships, and we came back in, and thanks to our good Minister of Education and this A-team, we were able to reintroduce some of the scholarships. This, comrades, is what Labour administration is all about. We're about creating opportunities for our people and taking progress forward. So don't let them fool you, comrades. The St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party will always be the party, the only party that fights for the impoverished, the vulnerable, the disadvantaged, the single parents in this country.
This government good. Wait, this government nice. Good government.
This Labour government believes in what we call people-powered progress. Can you say that with me? People-powered progress. We are making long-term investments in our people, not just by giving you handouts or as charity, but as a part of our overall strategy to raise a generation here in St. Kitts in Central Basseterre that is educated, healthy, and ready to lead this country. That's how we build a nation, comrades. So even here in Central Basseterre, I have personally seen to it that my constituents are well taken care of by providing care packages. And don't mind, you don't see the cameras. We don't go around with the cameras flashing and putting on Facebook. But by way of update tonight, comrades, I wanted to say that we are taking care of the good people here in Central Basseterre. Those who are in need of care packages, we are out there with the vouchers, the food vouchers for the struggling families here in Central Basseterre. We even introduced, and we didn't have the cameras, a breakfast program at the Halliday Smith Primary School, where we went into the primary school and we provided breakfast for the students there twice a week. Those things don't need to be published for likes on Facebook. We do it because we want to empower our people. And we are genuine. Let's not even talk about housing. We have brought so many housing solutions, comrades, as a government. Housing solutions for the people of St. Kitts, housing solutions for the people of Central Basseterre. Here in Central Basseterre, I will soon be handing over 12 keys to proud new homeowners. 12 keys to proud new homeowners. Where's Comrade Troy? Troy, just now you're going to be shaking your keys for your new home, along with 11 other persons. We are about empowering our people. Right now, comrades, we are working to deliver essential upgrades and better service, the better service delivery at the Basseterre Health Center. I don't know if y'all have been following us, but soon we're going to commence the well-needed work at the Basseterre Health Center. That's something we spoke about during our campaign, and we are going to make sure we are able to deliver for the good people here in Central Basseterre. Under my community, our pride, our canvas, I don't know if y'all have been following, we have cleaned up and beautified our neighborhoods. I will continue to appeal to the people here in Central Basseterre to take pride in our neighborhoods, our communities, and our common spaces. I want to thank all the good people in Central Basseterre who came out with us, helped to clean up, move the derelict vehicles, the overgrown properties and abandoned properties. I want to take this opportunity to thank the good people of Central Basseterre for taking pride in our comrade. You see, comrades, other parties talk, Labour delivers. Other parties bang them out, Labour work and delivers. In tourism, I am making sure in all that I do, I continue to expand flights, airlift, increasing hotel capacity, increasing cruise calls, and now, comrades, expanding into home porting. What does that mean? What does that mean, comrades? That means jobs. Jobs, comrades. Jobs, opportunities to create businesses for the people of our federation. Opportunities for the people in Central Basseterre, the enterprising young people and other people in Central Basseterre. So I want to encourage you to keep your ears to the ground, make sure you position yourself to benefit from all the opportunities that this Labour government is making available for you. So history will soon be made as we will all see that we begin home porting here in St. Kitts. St. Kitts and Nevis is no longer going to be just a stop on a cruise itinerary. We will become a starting and ending point for cruises. So comrades, you will no longer have to fly out if you want to go on a cruise. You could pack your bags, go right down to Port Zante, and get on a cruise right here from St. Kitts. Correct. Pack your suitcase, head down to Port Zante. It means, comrades, that passengers are not just going to be visiting us and this destination just for a few hours. They will be arriving early. They will be staying longer, staying overnight. They will be using our hotels. They will be eating in our restaurants, spending money in our economy before and after the cruise. So you see, comrades, under Labour, tourism is not just about numbers, arrivals, who bring the most people. For us in Labour, tourism is about putting income in people's pockets. It's about opportunities across our communities. So I'm going to wrap up because we have a long week ahead. But let me remind you, comrades, Labour is not here for a quick fix. Don't let them fool you and rush us. Oh, we ain't fixed this yet. This one fixed. This need fixing up. Labour is not here for a quick fix. We are here to build. We are not trying to put plasters on sores. We are here to set our country on a firm footing and foundation for progress. So, comrades, let us keep up the momentum. This is not a time for amateurs. This is no time for learning on the job. Look at what is going on in the world, comrades, with all the geopolitical issues, the war, the increase in gas and oil. This is not a time for amateurs. This is not the time to choose those who we've tried and they failed. We must march on Monday to celebrate the labor movement that has a record of over 90 years long, comrades, of delivering progress for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. So I'm calling on all of you, those from number 1 all the way down to number 8, including the good people of Central Basseterre. I'm calling on you to come out to march with us on Monday as we stand in solidarity with the workers of this country. We will be marching and celebrating the GAE pension. We will be marching and celebrating the increase in minimum wage. We will be marching and celebrating Social Security reform. So I'm calling on all of you, come out with us as we march with our comrade leader, the Honorable Dr. Terrence Drew, for the many opportunities created by this good, proper Labour government. So let us keep up the momentum. Let us stick with Labour. What are we doing, comrades? What are we doing, comrades? That is because we need capable hands in serious times. This is not any time to take risk. We're doing this for our children, securing the future for our grandchildren. And so we are sticking with Labour. The foundation is poor. The people in Central Basseterre, I love you. We have started the work here in Central Basseterre. You have seen the results. The foundation has been poured. The momentum is real. Now is not the time to stop. Now is the time to finish what we started. So Central Basseterre, let's keep the momentum we have here in Central Basseterre. Let us stick and stay with our good Labour government. Because when I win Central Basseterre, we all win. Thank you, good night, I love you. God bless you all. God bless this great St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party.
To find a leader with credential in this next election. Come on. So I introduce to you Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Yeah, what Central want you do? Clean up the whole and number 2. Cause too much of mess in number 2. Too much of mess. Who go mobilize the thing now? Marsha. Who organize all the thing now? Marsha. Who centralize all the thing now? No fear of favor. The people depend on for more housing in the Central. Marsha. Better health here is essential. Marsha. Pick up the real deal, Marsha. The whole of Central thing, Marsha. Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the whole and number 2. Cause too much of mess in number 2. Too much of mess. Marsh, yo, Central. Too much number 2 and number 2. I know that it's essential. You know that's important. To find a leader with credential in this next election. Come on. So I introduce to you Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the whole and number 2. Cause too much of mess in number 2. Too much of mess. Who
Who go mobilize the thing no? Marsha. Who organize all the thing no? Marsha. Who centralize all the thing no? No fear of favor. The people depend on for more housing in the central. Marsha. Better health care is essential. Marsha. Pick up the real deal, Marsha. The whole essential thing, Marsha. Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you, Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the whole and number two. Cause too much of mess is number two. Too much of mess. Marsha. Yo, Central. Too much number two and number two. I know that it's essential. You know that's important. To find a leader with credential in this next election. Come on. So I introduce to you Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new.
Labour Massive, raise your hand, cause you know how you voted. Nigga, no, so me. Labour Massive, we've been there before. We're not going back again. We don't want him no more. It's just Labour we defend. We want you.
Comrades of Labour, put your hands together for the Honorable Marsha Henderson, who has a proven track record of success in the 3.5 years that we have been in this government. And it's really, as I say, just 3 years and a few months, because our real budget started in January of 2023. So just over 3 years, Marsha and the team have been able to get record success for the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. We get in to the end of tonight's proceedings, but all across each constituency, including in constituency number 1, in 2, in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in constituency number 3, we continue to do things to improve the lives of everyone. Whether you are a student who is getting college education free, or whether, for instance, you live in the Cardin home, because right now we are doing renovations, massive renovations to the Cardin home for our people who reside at our Cardin home. Right now, in constituency number 3, we are focusing on reviving sports because, as I said, Village and St. Paul's, we decided to take a little break. But we have to take a break, Deuce. See Deuce there? Deuce is the biggest Village fan ever. But on Patsy Allers now, after years, we now have a storage facility and bathroom. Public Works has advised that almost 90% of the work is complete for the new stadium on Limekeel Playfield. We've paved roads from each corner of constituency number 3. And earlier this week, I told you that in Buckley's, we will have our first cluster lot of houses starting very shortly. The minister confirmed that we're waiting on the last planning approval in a few days so that the construction of the houses can start. So all across the country, in every constituency, this St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party is doing tremendous work. But in order for the team to succeed, in order for the team to be able to deliver on all manner of things, whether it is water, energy, education, housing, healthcare, tourism, labor issues, we need a good leader. We need a good leader. In order to lead an A team, you need a good leader. You need an honest, caring leader. And that is why I am so proud to be a part of the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. Because we have a track record of selecting great leaders. And the Lord knew what he was doing. Why a certain person didn't become our leader. Could you imagine the shame to have Timothy Harris as the leader of the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party? That will denigrate all of the past leadership we've had in this country. And so sometimes we see a dark cloud. Sometimes we see something as a loss. But we were being protected because no other party in this country is now saying that they want him. Nobody. If you look at the track record of that so-called leader, every single time in his life that he has joined anything, everybody leave him. Check it out. Everybody leave him. Dr. Denzil Douglas protected his inadequacies for too long in the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party because we knew we had to cover. But even when he took people and ball, snot, and long water to get them go with him, every single one of them leave him. That is a telltale sign. And so now he putting out ad for new people. There is no good leader on this earth who can show you a group of people that run with him from the beginning up to the end. All great leaders will be able to show you that. Look at Bradshaw and his whole team carry him through. Look at Dr. Douglas' whole team. The only person who ain't there from the very beginning is the same one. So I am proud that we never made the mistake to make him a leader of the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. Sometimes we got to go in a period of famine to enjoy the harvest thereafter. And so we have a good farmer right now to make sure we get a good harvest in this time. And so help me to welcome our leader, our comrade leader, our Prime Minister, the representative for constituency number 8, the leader of this A team, the Honorable Dr. Terrence Drew.
Dr. Drew ready, Labour ready, fit and ready. Dr. Drew ready, Labour ready, fit and ready. Ready. Dr. Drew ready, 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 ready to lead the government, yeah. So all who didn't think he didn't already, we need just a cool out, yeah. Tell them Labour ready, call in this cool out, yeah. Labour.
You ready? You ready? You sure you ready?
We ready for them. Let them know we ready for them. Don't tell them so. That's how we feed them. Let them know.
Labour Massive! Constituency number 2. Labour is large and Labour is in charge. That is who we are. Put your hands together for the constituency representative from this great constituency, the Honorable, your comrade, Marsha Henderson. She's performing. Comrades, I'm happy to be here this evening. And we see that the crowd continues to grow and we ain't ring the bell yet. The crowd continues to grow and we ain't ring the bell yet. I'm telling you. You know what I noticed the other day? The bell ain't ring yet. Them a talk and them done a lean over the podium. They not fit and they not ready. The bell ain't ring yet and they're running out of energy. But Labour is large and Labour is in charge. That is who we are as a political party. Comrades, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party has always been a party with foresight, has always been a party that does not just think for now, even though we think for now, we think also for the future. It is important to have a party and leaders and a leadership and youth comrades who just not only think about now, but you think about the future. If you go way back, when the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party was formed, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party introduced policies that at that time people may not have fully comprehend and appreciated. Policies like education. Back then, when Papa Bracha said come out the campfield and go to school, some people could not understand that. But he understood that if we had to lift up St. Kitts and Nevis and make it a true independent country, then our people must have access to education. He was not only thinking about that moment in time then, but he was thinking about now when we would be the beneficiaries of that education policy that he set in place. Put your hands together for your St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. Back then, when he fought the planter class, and he said to them that the people who had been disenfranchised, deprived, left naked, hungry, and outside, and landless, he said that he would take the land, the sugar land, and he would vest it in the people of this country. Back then, the same people, some of them who are enjoying the land, they call him a communist. Say he taking away people land to give poor people, and poor people can't afford anything. But he understood that if you are to lift the people up, you cannot lift the people up if the people are landless. And he took the land that the people had worked for over 400 years, many years without a single pay, and vested in the people. He didn't think about then alone. He thought about now, because he knew if a people were to be developed and a country is to be independent, then the people must own land. He didn't think of then, he think of now, and we are beneficiaries. Put your hands together for that policy. That is what the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party is about. Back then, the movement of the people, he recognized that if our people are to be uplifted, that he had to take care of them and introduce policies that may not be understood in that moment, but today we enjoy them. He saw poor people and working class people and sugar workers, after many years of toiling in the sugar industry, go home with absolutely nothing, living and dying the final years of their lives in abject poverty and degradation as human beings. And so he put in place Social Security. Again, he was criticized, ostracized, and called all sorts of names. But he understood that if you have to lift the people up, you have to put policies in place so that they can age with dignity. And that is why we have Social Security today. Put your hands together for Papa Bracha and his team. A Labour Party with foresight that does not only think just about now, but also about the future. But what is the difference today? Hardly any difference. We still believe in about now, but not only about now, but the future as well. When we take office, what did we meet in government? What did we meet? It was post-COVID. The world was going through turmoil. After that, you had a war in Russia. Climate change. More wars and rumors of wars. Supply chain. Gas price going up. Oil price going up. What would a government that is imbued with the spirit of Bracha and our labor comrades from the beginning would not only think about now, but we will think about the future. Think about it, comrades, and look at all the policies that we have introduced. Look at our water situation. Put your hands together for the waterman from number 3. Do you know, if we did not take the tough decision, I remember when he came to cabinet, I said, comrade, he brought the analysis of where we would be with water. I then recognized how bad it was. We recognized that something had to be done. When I traveled to Taiwan and I met the president of Taiwan, we discussed a policy or a project to introduce more water into St. Kitts-Nevis. And that is when we negotiated for the first time that we would get support from Taiwan for a 2 million gallon desalination plant. Just think for a moment, what if Labour had not done that desalination plant? Where would we be today? Think about it. There will be no water in Central Basseterre. There will be no water in Bird Rock. There will be no water on the southeast. There will be no water heading all the way down on the western side of this country. But it's because of the policies of your good Labour government that we implemented a 2 million gallon desalination plant that today we are heading to 70% of the population that would have access to potable water 24 hours a day. Put your hands together for the water, man. Labour is about action. It's action we're about. That is what you call a government that thinks about now, but not only now, but also the future.
Action. So action.
The other matter that I want us to think on is energy. Labour got energy, you know. On top here is energy. They're running out of breath and the election ain't called yet. You can imagine when the election call?
Is dead, Labour again. But I got them going by the breath, man, they breaking a sweat. Here they
running out of breath. And the election no call yet. So when they call, it's problems. When we look at energy, the sector, we decided that based on where the world was heading, that we quickly needed to transition to renewable energy, to solar energy, to geothermal energy, meaning coming from the volcano, solar meaning coming from the sun. We looked at wind energy, we look at wave energy, we look at biofuel and other forms of energy. And we have settled on 2 major projects. The geothermal in Nevis and the solar farm that will start construction right here in constituency, right here in constituency number 1, bordering constituency number 8. That solar farm is expected to produce over 50% or 40 to 50% rather of all the energy that we need right here in St. Kitts. It means that whenever there's a war anywhere, we ain't care if the price go up, I come down, because in our better are we. That is a party that not only think about now, but it thinks about the future. St. Kitts will be leading the whole Caribbean when it comes to energy independence, shifting from fossil fuel to renewable energy. Put your hands together for the man from number 3 who's leading on this. I know what is sweet thing about this. Either your electricity bill gonna come down. Your electricity bill gonna come down. And I want to say today that I took an investor to where Marsha's houses are building up at Gillard's, because you know there's no more land in Central Basseterre. And I brought him to show him the roofs of those houses. Because you know what the plan is? On these NHC houses that we are building currently, we want these houses to have a water tank and solar panels on the roof. Only under Labour you can do something like that. We want you to bring you to the point where your electricity bill can easily be under $100 or less. Some of you with your solar panels, based on how much energy you use, you would send the excess to Skelec. Skelec will give you a rebate. And there are many of you, once you install that, you will not have an electricity bill at the end of the month. As a matter of fact, Skelec will have money for you that they will give you as a rebate. That's a good Labour government.
We know how we do it. Can't stop it. We know how we do it.
That is what Labour has put in place. This is not talk. Last government, everything was coming. Hospital, coming soon. Water, coming soon. Road, coming soon. Stadium, coming soon. Everything is coming soon, and that's why they're gone soon. Because they deliver for the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. So in water energy, we will go back. In water, we will go back to 24 hours. In energy, we will become energy independent. And I told you about a third one. That what this Labour government is about. You know what I discovered the other day? That when Bratcher gave out land in Greenlands to develop that middle class development, I am told, and I'm sure our comrade who is affectionately called Lil Girl, she will know. They said Bratcher used to tell the people, plant tree in your yard. And so that concept is what we want to engender again in you, the people of St. Kitts and our comrades. Plant something. Ask them, I plant so much banana, I give all of them fig, and I'm going to give all of them fig out my garden Monday. Ask them. All of them going to fig out my garden. Plant something where you can't eat, you share. That is what we're going to do. You can't boast off of me, right? I'm the real farmer. Do you know that because I'm in my garden, a man get upset? He get upset with my garden. Well, he can't plant a garden too. He ain't got no garden. And that is what I'm saying. Energy, water, and food. That is what we are looking for here in this country to develop. And the only government that has brought that for the people of this country is the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party administration. Put your hands together for your party. Comrades, there's a policy I want to touch on tonight. When we were in opposition, I used to see children die because the parents ain't had no money. Can you imagine? You see a child dying, and only if the parent had a few dollars, the child would be alive. They had a SIDF or CBI program with over $4 billion. Billion, not million. Billion, not 100 million. Billion. And children in St. Kitts and Nevis used to die because their parents had no money and they were walking around with a sponsor sheet hoping to get a sponsor. One of the first things that we did when we get in office is that we set up the Children's Medical Fund. And the only thing that we want to hear is that the doctor said the child is sick and need to go overseas. We don't care if the mother is PAM. We don't care if the father is PLP. We don't care what political party they support. May even watch to see which country they come from. As long as the doctor said the little child need to go overseas to be looked after, to be saved, this Labour administration does not hesitate. Right away, they're on a plane, traveling overseas to be treated, to be given a chance to live. And so you can sleep well tonight knowing that if your child gets sick, if your grandchild gets sick, if your neighbor child gets sick, that you can come to the Prime Minister's office with the doctor paper and say the doctor said that my child has to necessarily go overseas to receive treatment in order to live, and the child is gone. When I was in Old Road the other night, a parent approached me and said, Dr. Drew, my child is sick and needs to go overseas. I said, give me your number. I called the father myself the next day. I mean, not let nobody make the first call for me. And I put the father in touch with the U.S. Embassy and asked the embassy to be in touch with the parent. And at this time, preparing the child, that if the child has to travel, the parent ain't got to worry about the money. And we have helped a lot of children. And as the representative, your representative said, we don't take photo up. Because I ain't going to take no picture with no child to put out there to say this child benefited unless the parents say, Dr. Drew, you can show the child. And we have saved a lot of children in this country as a matter of fact due to that type of policy. Put your hands together for your good Labour government. Under the last administration, sponsor sheet and children dying. Under the last administration, you had no water 24 hours a day in this country or any hope. Under the last administration, every minute current going and it going and it going. But we have brought forward policies to help us to become energy independent. That is what this Labour administration is about. We don't only think for now, we think also for the future and what will come. You are in good hands with this Labour team. You are in good hands with this A team. Put your hands together for the A team. But in this constituency, you have a champion. And you call her what? Marsha, Performance, Tamika Henderson. Put your hands together for her. When I was listening to her, I am the Prime Minister and sit with her, and I cannot believe how much she has delivered. That is what you call someone who is performing and performing well. Well, if you got somebody and they're performing well, what are you going to do? Hold on them, they perform well, hold them. She is performing well. Look at all these things that she has delivered in 3.5 years. When she was speaking, she said, I delivered them in 4 years. We have to correct her. It's 3.5 years. It's so many things. You would have thought that she would have been in government for over 10 years by now, but it's only 3.5 years. Look at what she has delivered for you, the people of Central Basseterre. She has mentioned them and pointed them out. Tirelessly working, pushing for you, advocating for you, making sure that your voices are heard in the cabinet and in the government. This is a real advocate. Put your hands together for her. She deserves to be returned as the MP for this constituency because she has performed. Look at her track record. You would recognize that. Look at the roads that she's delivering. Roads that had not been touched for years, she's delivering. Look at the school that she has invested in. Look at the people that she has empowered. It's the people empowerment that I like more about her or most about her. Young people getting opportunity. Young people getting the opportunity to lead on boards, ministries, corporations, right here in constituency number 2. That is what you call real representation. She has delivered for you. And she continues to reach out. She cleans up this community. And right now she's in a campaign to get rid of all the graffiti, fix up the community center, fix up the health center, fix up the roads, and deliver more housing in addition to what she's delivering right now up at Gillard's. Put your hands together for Marsha, Performance, Tamika Henderson. That is what you call a high performer. Extremely, extremely proud of her. She's always, always fighting for you. And I'm asking you, the people of constituency number 2, that if she has stood by you, then you seriously have to consider standing by her. Allow her to finish the job that she has started. But of course, the choice is yours. You determine. Not me. You determine. And so, in the Labour Party, the choice is always yours. And so I want to wrap up by saying, comrades, that come this week, we are having a luncheon again at our party headquarters. Have you been to the party headquarters yet? Man, you all need to come down to the party headquarters. It belongs to us. It belongs to you. That is where labor is. And from there, you can follow your contestant all the way through the streets of Basseterre to show them that even the young people are with labor. I want you also to come out on Saturday night for the show. Of course, as the leader, I respect all of the contestants and I wish them well. But you have to give me some room to say that the contestant from number 8, boy, she sell off. She sell off! And she's gonna do well. And then on Sunday, we are going to do the wreath laying around this country. We are going to go to the graveside of our fallen comrades. Come out on Sunday, because on Sunday night we don't have any public meeting. So we want, when you're done eat your lunch, you come from church and you're done eat your lunch, you come with us to the gravesite of all of our fallen comrades. But we're starting, I think, at 1 o'clock. And we're going to start in Deep Bay. That is where it is. In Deep Bay. And we're going to come all the way through and end at Springfield. We are then going to come back on Monday. And I'm asking you to come out in your great numbers. But before I go there, we have our last big public meeting in Connery. I'm inviting all of you to the great Constituency of number 8 in Connery, where we will have our final public meeting of the series of public meetings leading up to Labor Day or the Labor Weekend. I ask you to join me over there in Connery. Y para la gente que habla español, el Thursday at 7 p.m. right at Connery, right next to the community center. As soon as you jump out the bus, you're going to be right there at the public meeting. And I'm inviting all of you. Y para la gente que habla español, yo quiero decir a todos ustedes que su candidato, Marsha Henderson, ella ha estado con ustedes desde el principio. Yo estoy pidiendo a ustedes que queden con ella, apoyen a ella, porque cuando ustedes apoyan a ella, ella apoya a ustedes también. Este partido es un partido para todo el mundo. Lo que habla español, lo que habla inglés, lo que habla francés también. Y por la gente de Haití que habla francés. There are no Haitians here tonight. And so, yo quiero decir a la gente que habla español que apoyan a Marsha Henderson. Ella es su candidato favorito. Ella es su candidato que trabaja mucho para ustedes. Sigue a ella. Sigue a ella el lunes por las calles de esta ciudad. Apoya a ella. Ustedes también están invitados a marchar con nosotros este partido, el Partido Laborista de San Kitts-Nevis. And so I'm inviting all of you, all of us together, whether we talk French, whether we talk Spanish, whether we talk English, we are one in labor. I look forward to see you on Monday. As you come on Monday to follow your candidate, to follow your minister from constituency number 1, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley. And your MP from constituency number 3, the real waterman, the real waterman, the good waterman, the good waterman. Thanks for the correction. The good waterman, that's full of energy. The Honorable Conrad Maynard. And from constituency number 4, I can hear that roar. From constituency number 4, I can hear that roar. I want you to follow and support the Honorable Samal Duggins. And from constituency number 5, our caretaker. Constituency number 5, we what? Coming alive. We're coming alive. I want you to support on the streets of Basseterre your caretaker for constituency number 5, Ambassador Kenneth Douglas. Put your hands together for him. And from constituency number 6, and even though he is not here tonight, he's under the weather. He has led this party. He led this party for a number of years. He led this country for a number of years. He has delivered as a great labor leader when you made him the leader. Put your hands together for him. The Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, support him on Monday on the streets of Basseterre. And from constituency number 7, Ambassador, our caretaker for constituency number 7. Our David in constituency number 7. The man who almost did it in the last election. The man who toppled the giant, and this time he gonna count him out. I want to bring before you and ask you to support Ambassador Leon Natta-Nelson. Put your hands together for him. And from constituency number 2, from this great constituency, the constituency that is the heart of Basseterre, the constituency that was once led by Papa Bradshaw, the constituency where most of the match will take place on Monday. And I'm asking all of you to come out and support your MP, Marsha Performance, Tamika Henderson. And I'm saying finally to all of us, para todo el mundo, to le monde, that we come together on Monday, one umbrella, the Labour umbrella, as we march through the street with your strong, strong Labour Party. Thank you. Good night. May God bless all of you.
Labour Massive, raise your hand, cause you know how you vote.